There are 10 things you've been blamed for your whole life, and I want to tell you what was actually happening. Stay with me. When I finally got my late diagnosis, the first thing I felt was relief. Then something else moved in underneath it. Grief. For how long this had been true. For who I might have been if someone had seen it at 25. And for every time I believed the problem was me, my effort, my character. The map was wrong, not me. I made something for this moment, the moment right after the name lands, when you're not looking for a productivity system or a success framework. You're looking for someone to explain what's been happening in plain language without shame. It's called The Unfinished Brain, a field guide to your wiring. 10 things you've been blamed for your whole life. Each one explained by what was actually happening in your brain, so you can stop carrying a verdict that was never accurate. Let me walk you through 3 of them. The first one is the one I hear most. You're lazy. You wanted to do the thing. You intended to do the thing. You sat down to do the thing and somehow still couldn't begin. This is not a motivation problem. It's an initiation problem. In some brains, the signal between I want to start and I am starting is genuinely broken. Not damaged, wired differently. Willpower does not fix a broken ignition. The wall you kept hitting was real. The reframe, you weren't lazy. You may have been experiencing task initiation impairment. Starting is the hard part, not the doing. Number 5, this one hits differently because it's invisible. You look fine, so how hard can it be? You learned early to perform fine, rehearsing conversations, monitoring your own expression, editing yourself in real time so no one sees the cost. This is masking and it works, which is the trap, because no one sees what it takes. You're translating constantly and nobody gave you credit for the translation. The reframe, looking fine and being fine are not the same thing. The gap between them is real and it's exhausting. Number 10, this one undid me the most. Why can't you just get over it? If you received your late diagnosis recently, or finally found language for something you've felt your whole life, you may have expected to feel only relief, and that relief is real. But underneath it, there's often something harder, grief. Grief for the years spent blaming yourself for something that had a name all along. For who you might have been if someone had seen this at 19. That grief is real. It is allowed. Both things can be true at once. The reframe? Late recognition comes with grief and relief braided together. You don't have to choose which one is appropriate. That's 3 of the 10. The other 7 are in the guide, and the link is in the description below this video. It's free, no catch, get it. The Unfinished Min is a weekly letter for adults navigating a late diagnosis and what it means for how you work, how you relate, and how you understand your own history. If this resonated, subscribe at the link in the description. The guide is there and so is the newsletter. Both are free. I'll see you in the next one.